responded to the allegations that are made against her in this horrendous lawsuit. But also, shout out again to Jay Lee's please follow her. I'm adding in like some people they said had a good time working with her. Now, like I said, besides the 3 people who are part of this lawsuit, that there are 3 previous employees that were put in a hostile sexual, in a predator environment, basically, and being dealing with mental extremists and stuff. But I wanted to point out, before I read what Lizzo says, that was very important what Jay Lee stated. One of the victims, and like I said, alleged victims in this claim, auditioned for Watch Big Girls Go 2, which actually was just a couple months ago, and around the time where they still were adding in, I read a little bit more towards the end of this video, a little bit of a lawsuit that deals with one of the victims, Miss Davis, who is auditioning for Watch 2, even though she said it was a hostile environment, working around the time after she was chosen in season 1 of Watch Out for the Big Girl. She wanted to audition again. But first, we're going to go ahead and actually listen to Lizzo's statement. My timeline was on Lizzo's page. This is her statement. She still has not cut off comments or anything, but this is what she said so far. We're gonna read along together, because I'm reading this, basically what she said. I haven't read yet. Okay, so we're gonna learn together what she says. Okay, these last few days have been gut-wrenching, difficult, and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but they are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous to be addressed. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who are already publicly that their behavior was inappropriate and unprofessional. As an artist, I have been very passionate about what I do. I take my music and my performances seriously, because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans. With passion comes hard work and high standards. Sometimes I had to make hard decisions, but it's never my intentions to make anyone feel uncomfortable or like they aren't valued as important as an important part of the team. I am not here to be looked at as a victim, but I also know I am not the villain that people and the media have portrayed me to be the last few days. I am very open with my sexuality and expressing myself, but I cannot accept nor allow people to use that openness to make me out to be something that I am not. There's nothing I take more seriously than the respect we deserve as women in the world. I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis, and would absolutely never criticize or terminate an employee based on their weight. I'm hurt, but I'll not let the good work that I have done in this world be overshadowed by this. I want to thank everyone who has reached out and support to lift me up during this difficult time. I will now release the statement I have actually, like I said, heard. Well, not the statement, but audition, that I, like I said, that I have seen that came on my timeline for following Jay Lee's Corner, who, like I said, does incredible work with her recast reviews and reviewing, like celebrity news and just news and so forth. So I'm going to try to see the chopping screw, and hopefully it's not like copyright, if you know what I mean, but the voice will be definitely changed, just to be on the safe side, because TMZ is on that, so that way y'all can hear her audition for something, like I said, the Miss Davis, one of the last victims, who said it was a hostile environment, but yet this is recently around the same time, not too long ago, that she asked to audition for the new season 2 of the show Watch Out for the Big Girls. So, like I said, y'all, it's up to y'all perspective of what y'all think this is, what y'all feel about it. Okay, let me let this play.
Season 1 of Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls. I know, you're probably thinking, why is she here? What is she doing auditioning for Season 2? The short answer is, I'm a singer. And I just want to share that part of me with y'all. I know, I've been on tour, I've been working with Lizzo for some months, maybe close to a year now, and it's been so amazing. It's such a beautiful journey, and she's probably gonna be like, girl, what are you doing? But anyway, I figured, no, I might as well shoot my shot. I mean, I don't think she knows that I can sing, and the biggest thing about me is that I always say this, but dance is my first love, and music is my passion. And if I was to be chosen for the cast of Season 2 of Watch Out for the Big Girls, I just think that it would mean the world to me to share my voice. I think my voice has gone quiet for too long, and I think that I have a story that people need to hear, because I think they can relate to it, and I think it can help change lives, and, you know, do what Lizzo's doing. I look up to her so much, and I just want to follow in her footsteps and not only be an amazing dancer, but be an amazing singer and storyteller. I love to write music, I love to sing, and I just want to share that with the Queen Lizzo herself. Yeah, choose me to be part of the singing group. I know I'm already a dancer, but I can sing too, so yeah. I guess this is my audition. Let's cut that off. That's actually post this. I just seen this also on my timeline when I seen the Lizzo. This isn't her own words. Like I said, check out Jay Lee's Corner channel, but I'm glad she found this, because, you know, y'all, just what y'all think, even just hearing this? This is one of the three of the plaintiffs that is suing Lizzo and the Bible thumper freak, you know, Jesus, if y'all watched my first video on, that I did last night, aka this morning. In all words, Andrea Davis, the one that was attacked for, you know, choosing, you know, to keep a B card, was on the camera praising Lizzo and attempting to get on Season 2 of Lizzo's show, Watch Out for the Big Girls. This video was allegedly recorded in April of 2023. Well, looky. Okay, and that was after Lizzo's tour, which is where Andrea says after the mistreatment happening. Per Lizzo's attorney, Marty Stinger, they say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, and here's a video that shows that there's no legitimate claim in this lawsuit.
Okay, I just want to also point out, which I'm about to put in this video afterwards, is now where it shows the time for Season 2's audition was taking place. There was actually, I guess, a promotion that a Season 2 was going to come out in April 2022, and now of this beginning around April 2023, the auditions were ending, I think, around April 9th. But I'm going to read an article from the Wrap to say around the same timeline to confirm when she was auditioning for Season 2. You know, like I said, just added in a little more information. Okay, let me get on. Well, let me finish. Also had screenshotted that, you know, there was a tease in last April of last year, 2022. This time, this was around the same time, where a coincidence, where I got shouted to Jay Lee's Corner. Okay, like I said again, follow her channel and so forth, like and subscribe, you know. Okay, anyway, come with Jaybird. Okay, Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls Season 2 will be a singing competition. Auditions for quadruple threats are now open for Emmy-winning Prime Video reality series. Okay, this was April the 3rd, 2023 by Sharon Knoll at 11 a.m. Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls is auditioning for singers for season 2 of the Prime Video series Amazon Studios announced Monday. The series, in which plus-size dancers compete to be a part of Lizzo's onstage performance, was the first reality streaming competition to take home Emmys in 2022 for its first season. Lizzo is one of the most exciting, creative, joyful artists in the industry, and the impact of her Emmy Award-winning series Lizzo Watch Out for the Big Girls exceeded our expectations, said Vernon Sanders, head television of Amazon and MGM Studios. We're excited to continue our relationship with Lizzo and can't wait for our global Prime video audience to experience what's next. I am thrilled to continue this partnership with Amazon team after incredible experience with season 1 for Watch Out for the Big Girls, Lizzo said. I witnessed lives change through the show, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to continue to make space for even more big girls around the world to shine and break barriers across the industry. Per the press release, Lizzo is looking for women who can sing as well as can dance to perform on stage. Applications are open at Big Girls Casting.Crane until April 9th with the exhortation, I am a word. Come as you are and be sure to bring good energy to show the world how special you are. Season 1 of Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls was nominated for 6 Emmys and won 3 Emmys, including one for director Nika Ora. An outstanding competition category. The series also won a number of industry awards, including Critics' Choice Real TV Awards, Costume Designer Guild Awards, Hollywood Critics Association Television Awards, NAACP Image Awards, and Producer Guild Awards.
The series
part,
produced by Amazon Studios and Lizzo's production company, Lizzo Bangers. I think she's a part of the lawsuit. Might have to, change the voice effect because I think that's also attached to TMZ. That is saying about how Lizzo, clenched her fists as she was threatening to attack one or all 3 of the alleged victims that are put in the lawsuit. And after that, I basically will be going, like I said, some of the allegations that are part of the lawsuit that includes Miss Davis. Like I said, it's kind of like I said, just to give you a little more background, what she endured, saying her own words. Like I said, it's a little bit more. A little more in the lawsuit documentation that I didn't read last night. I don't recall. Okay, but anyway, y'all listen, and like I said, hugs, and I appreciate y'all who have listened so far and will listen to the future. And like I said, this is going to be probably its own, I'm not going to say series, but it's going to have to be multiple videos made about this as well as more information comes in, and we'll see how it plays in court.
Feel unsafe, I feel disrespected, and I have never experienced such treatment in the 7 years that I've been doing this. And she then proceeded to prove all of those things right by balling up her fist and saying, "You're so effing lucky, you're so effing lucky," basically alluding to hitting me, that she's not going to hit me, as she's inching towards me. And then one of our fellow dance mates and her best friend comes and pulls her back from assaulting me.
Lizzo's persona is one thing, but that after listening to these 3 brave ladies, that the reality is different.
It's hard to love yourself in a world that doesn't love you back, you know what I mean? And I've been trying to do it so boldly.
This is, like I said, I read some of this last night. Like I said, if y'all feel like it, y'all can Google it. Like I said, I found out about they had this document for Shout It Again, Jay Lee's Corner, and the Pascal Show. So I'm just going real quick, and I'm just going to read this one little paragraph stating about one of the things. Well, like I said, I'm showing real quick scanning the plaintiffs with, this highlight I tried doing. Okay, Crystal Williams and Dre Davis, which was shown the video that Jay Lee was able to find. Jay Lee's going to find, but the same little Rodriguez. Now, highlighted is, since they're saying some of this stuff, I just wanted to show here again and read again. In or about May 2021, Miss Davis was acquired by Lizzo and the BG BGBT, which is, I think, is abbreviation. I know it means big girls or something. Entertainment. To submit psychological examination to ensure she was psychologically healthy enough to endure the strain of filming a television show. During examination, Ms. Davis disclosed that she struggles with anxiety and depression, which occasionally results in binge eating. The waiver of privilege of confidentiality and consent to evaluation form she signed prior to undergoing the examination states the information disclosed during the evaluation may be divided to reductions and representatives and or other individuals and entities involved in the show as deemed inappropriate by, quote, the doctor performing the evaluation or by production. Ms. Davis informed that she believes that her disclosure of her struggles with anxiety, depression, and binge eating were related to Lizzo and BGBT. Okay. Here's also another thing. Okay, but this is more so towards, like I said, the Bible something thing. But just to show that she's praising one of the people she says is causing her. Okay, this dilemma, okay, again, I'm just showing around the time frame. This dilemma, just scanning through calls, so McFlare resulting extreme distress. Mrs. Davis broke down in tears and said, while struggling to choose between a lifetime opportunity and putting her body on display against her will. Ultimately, Miss Davis was allowed to participate in the photo. This is like, against her beliefs because it was a nude photo as part of competition. Like I said, I haven't watched the show. I just am going back scanning and reading some of the document that I kind of read last night. Like I said, I didn't read the whole thing because there's so many details. And in real life, I haven't read the whole thing yet. But, struggling between lifetime opportunity, I already said that, and putting her body on display. Ultimately, Miss Davis was allowed to participate in the photo shoot partially clothed in a nude bra and underwear. However, this experience foreshadowed the sexually charged and uncomfortable environment Lizzo performers be forced to endure. And she wanted to go back again. As you see, the auditions were just only a couple months finished the beginning somewhat, of this year around the same time, where most of the accusations occurred. As you see, February Herschel's Rich Show, and I spoke then. The answers was out here. Okay, planned a night in Amsterdam. So some of it goes as early. There were still accusations, as you see highlighted at the beginning of this year, right around the time right before the auditions were about to end. I didn't go this far, like March 2003, they're going to Quake's house also with new things. Okay. Or about on March 29, 2023, the dance team submitted the request to BGBT and Lizzo for a retainer 50% of weekly tour rate to ensure they will be paid for their time while break from the tour, since BGBT and Lizzo strongly prefer the dance cast not to take any other jobs during these breaks. So just scanning through that, this lawsuit includes that started like at least a year or something ago. Again, this is even continuing on the end of April after the auditions. Okay, we'll add this on one here. Okay, Miss Williams, but I want to specifically go by Miss Davis since she was the one who wanted to audition for season 2 around the same time where some of this lawsuits, including some of the mistreatment from Lizzo and Lizzo by giving a hostile environment and also hostile people that she worked with, that she allowed to perform some of these hideous actions that are being, alleged that happened or possibly happened or actually happened, allegedly. And on or around April the 21st, 2023, Miss Davis was calling a private meeting with Lizzo and the choreographer Tanisha Scott. Hereinafter, Miss Scott. Lizzo and Miss Scott questioned whether Miss Davis was struggling with something as she seemed less committed to her role on the dance cast. Lizzo and Miss Scott pressed Miss Davis for an explanation why she seemed less bubbly and vigorous, I'm mispronouncing words, than she did prior to the tour starting. In a professional dance, the dancer weight gain is often seen as the dancer getting lazy or worse off as a performer. Lizzo and Miss Scott questions about Miss Davis's commitment to the tour were thinly veiled concerns by Miss Davis' weight gain, which would have previously called attention to after noticing it at the South by West Music Festival. Okay. Oh, let me read one paragraph and I'm going to let it get. Like I said, it still continued. Okay, still continue. Okay, but Miss Davis stated that she was dealing with personal issues, but did not nor would she ever let it affect her work. In fact, not only had Miss Davis' performance as a dancer not slip, but Miss Davis also had also become a better dancer than she was when she was hired. Lizzo and Miss Scott were not satisfied with Miss Davis' answer to continue to the press, just as she was at the Bannerman bar, when they eating bananas out of cats. Okay. If you know what I mean. Lizzo was resenting until Miss Davis bent to her demands. Although Lizzo and Miss Scott never explicitly stated it, these questions accompanied by Lizzo's statements made after the South by West Music Festival gave Miss Davis the impression that she needed to explain her weight gain and disclose intimate details about her life in order to keep her job. Well, since we at it, and it's already 7 minutes, let me just go ahead and finish this little paragraph and just, they even on Lizzo's birthday, April 26, 2003, all days of the call meeting with Lizzo discuss. Okay, I'm not about to do it, but I'm just saying, it even rolls over, okay? But, Miss Davis shared that she had been struggling with anxiety and depression and has been diagnosed with binge eating disorder. Miss Davis explained her diagnosis and struggles and made it clear in spite of her mental health struggles, she was still committed to the tour and performing on top of her capabilities. In response, Lizzo and Miss Scott dismissively offered Miss Davis time off for rehearsals to attend therapy. This offer seemed strange to Miss Davis and made her feel like she had accepted time off. Lizzo BGMT would see her as too weak to continue as a member of the dance cast. According, Miss Davis declined, thinking it was the only way that she could keep her job. This meeting took place immediately before the show, although Miss Davis was hurt and emotionally drained by being forced to tell her employees about personal stories. She went out and performed that night. Again, I'm just giving information. So the BGGG is the Big Girl Big Touring Corporation, which is a Delaware corporation, which is one of Melissa Jefferson's, her government name, aka PTA Lizzo. Okay. And as an individual, shortcut, that's, like I said, the Bible thumper. But I'm just saying is that you just see she was auditioning to be in a back again for an environment that is not healthy or great for mental health, in a horrible environment. And during the time of this lawsuit, okay, like I said, I'm just going to leave it alone. I just wanted to add this in. I read a little bit more than I thought I was going to read, but I do feel like it is important because if people do see that, and hopefully that's added in the lawsuit, like, as far as like being for, like, to be used for something that Lizzo or lawyers may need. I'm just saying, to this come out in the court, we see still, words against words, but this is also, words are very powerful, is all said, and this is one of the people who is praising the person after the time some of these allegations was made, and around the time, like I said, around the time these allegations was made, this was before, and this was current, and she wanted, after doing so much, like stress and pain and stuff for mental health during season 1 and around the time touring, and then you want to endure yourself go through that again. That's all I'm going to say. Husband loves, I am out with that.